Ooh. Hello, Eddie. Retro music. I know, mysterious music, right? I'm optimistic. I can't remember if I got the soundtrack for this as part of the deal. As always, tell me about the volume. Is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Let me know. I'm not alone in the house, so I'm very conscious of how loud I'm talking. So I'm trying to talk like as if I was on a phone call kind of volume. But these headphones make it really difficult to tell. So many questions! Hello! How are you? What time does Eurovision thingy start? How long have I got you for? Oh, there's food cooking and I can smell it. I'm a bit quiet compared to the game, okay. I'm down a little bit. Afternoon indeed. How is that? I have switched things slightly the other way. Is that any better? Why has Sammy Dogbot's got a funny coloured text of his name? How strange. Yeah, I'll probably be talking a bit quieter than normal. Perhaps getting slightly less overexcited about things. Because I have a passive audience in the next room. So it feels a bit weird. On the plus side, it does mean that I shouldn't have to be dealing with the dog every time he wants to go outside. So there's somebody else here to do it, so that's good. Right, okay, let's do a full screen. There's our guy. He's got no face. Let's just check where everything. I don't know where all the stuff appears on the screen. I'm going to guess the inventory is probably going to be behind that logo there, which I'll probably move if necessary. But at least the chat's out of the way. I'm saying hello to you. People on the stream.
Hello, people on the screen.
He says hello. He's gone to let the dog out. I'm sat in the thoroughfare between the front of our house and the back, because the office is kind of basically just...
Can't see you.
They cannot see me, no. It's alright, I don't have a webcam. At least, I haven't got a webcam. That doesn't mean the webcam on the laptop isn't automatically switched on, but it's not broadcasting anywhere. I hope. Unless the Russians are watching, in which case, dos vidanya, hello Russians. Are the Russians in Eurovision, Cowherd? Is Russia in it this year? I think they've been in it, haven't they, for sure? Because they won it with that, was it the ice skating guy? I don't know, I'm not up on my trivia. Right, let's click to start, shall we? God, this looks massive on my screen in front of me. What do you mean you don't know? I thought you were Mr. Eurovision. Oh, okay. Twin Lakes Police System Volume 13, Case Files. Malice in Wonderland, Tome Alone. By Hard. Ha 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 ha. Humorous play on film titles there. And 4 classified cases as well. They're hosting the World Cup, aren't they? Isn't that a bit of the problem? Well, I guess we have to pick a case then. Oh, it annoys me that cursor is pointing straight up instead of diagonally. That's quite annoying. We'll soldier on. We haven't got much option. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Oh, this could be in Wales. Dooley is there with further details. Okay, let's start. Malice in Wonderland. Here we go. Eyes down. Look in. Oh, look at that pixelated rain. Beautiful. I was kind of hoping it was going to be voice acted. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's down to me again to read everything. We should come up with voices now, should we? Or maybe not. There will be no voices. Officer Dooley. He also has no face. He has one eye? Is that his eye? Looks like an eye. Oh, hello Pixel. How are you doing? Oh, I should have had you on it. You'd have done an amazing set of voices for this. Dooley is amazing. I think I've seen... Go away! Passive audience is getting involved. Yeah, I think the clip I saw, or the trailer I saw, he was saying they were like investigating an outhouse, and he was like, "Are you coming into the outhouse with me?" And it's some sort of smirk joke about something. So that's kind of what sold me on the game. So. Right, so Officer Dooley and his amazingly trimmed legs here. He almost shot you there, Detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Detective McQueen. Dooley, you watch me drive up. Oh God! Seriously, with the 3 dots. It's just another game of 3 dots. Let's all put 3 dots in the chat, because why not? Nice to have you here, Pixel. I had my siren on. Why do I always pick these games that are just like full of ellipses? What is this? You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So, what happened here? Oh, sorry. Every time I click off it puts the game out. Oh, thank you, Carho. Oh, hi, Rapid. Hello. We're standing here in the pouring pixelated rain. He actually looks wet, doesn't he? That's quite convincing. Like, they do look wet. Chief Scully, no relation to Dana, I'm guessing, called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, Detective. Oh, is this literally like X-Files then? Is this why we've got Scully references and stuff in here? Oh, is he like a spooky detective? I may have not read the blurb too closely. Speaks as much as Pokemon Trainer Red. Ah, if I'd played more Pokemon, I'd agree with you, but I'm sure you're right because you know your stuff. Packed full of references to sci-fi and horror. Excellent. You may have to point them out to me because I'm not always going to spot horror references because I don't do horror films or that sort of thing. More into the fantasy end of the spectrum of paranormal sci-fi stuff rather than the elves and stuff, rather than people trying to kill you. Let's get started. Let's do an investigating. Ooh, what can we point at? Ooh. I'm actually going to have to lean back. It's such big pixels on the screen that it's hard to take it all in. Spook, that's what she said, etc, etc. After you, Detective, you know whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Fine, let's go inside. Roy Jones. Why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? How rude, that's me you're talking about. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. Check his wine. Twin Lakes finest. Look at his wine. And his fag. Ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, I'm rarely around my kid. Well, he doesn't sound too disappointed for her to have gone missing, does he, really? Crikey. My schooner. Ha ha, you dummy, it's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Good to know. So how can I help you? Tell me about Alice. Wow, this is her dad, right? I'll level with you, Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Wow, okay. How come you didn't notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, Detective. Oh wow, how many times do I hear this in my line of work? I'm like not even front line and I still hear this. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell in the questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. He totally did it, didn't he? He's killed her and put her in a bin somewhere. Fine, call this number, they'll vouch for me. Ah, Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, bells, fond memories. ... question mark. A new and exciting development in the triple dot saga. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Oh, really? Is he this dense? I have received some matches. This music is very foreboding. Matches. These are from Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on the father stakes. She did not. Okay. I thought that might have been like a notebook or something. An ellipses of possibilities, it really does. Is he going to stick this closely to me all the way through? Place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. What an odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to draw, put it. Nice. Well, it's just next to the telephone line, really, isn't it? That's why it's there. Daughter's bedroom, master bedroom. Oh, here's someone who's actually upset. Look, this will be the nanny, I'm guessing. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. Stupid know-nothing bear. Ease off, man. Doubt she's going to art school. She's 7, man. God. This could be a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, don't do that. You pleb. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. This is no time for art, detective. I'm just looking at stuff. Blacklight, this looks useful. Ah, see? It was totally worth looking at plants. Don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Oh, I'm glad the stuff is up here. Not down here. It's quite helpful. I guess whichever one we ask, we're not going to get an answer. She's just going to burst into tears. Can you tell me about Jer? Isn't her name Alice though? Shouldn't it be, can you tell me about Alice? Anne Jones. My baby is gone. Can you tell me about, she just disappeared, my baby. This is what it's going to get, isn't it? You have to find her. Yeah, okay. Find her. That's really funny. Well, that's all we're getting out of there, I think. Here's the nanny. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. A waterbed. Very fancy. So something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Nanny McFiend. Alice, yes. Who there is Alice? Strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Oh wow. Use under blacklight. Oh, we haven't got a blacklight torch then, but I'm guessing we probably will get one at some point. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Seems impolite to go rifling around someone's drawers uninvited. We're the police, dude. We're here to investigate. That's what we're meant to be doing. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and she sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. That's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. How long have you been working for them? Joneses. Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralise it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. It is. It really is. There's no bad time for grammar. Or spellings. Answer the question. Long enough to harbour no ill will whatsoever. That's not very convincing. What were you doing in the bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. These are not the most detailed interrogation questions, are they? It's like, could you not press her on that a little bit? Maybe? Go back to work. And nothing else. Shifty, no-eyed person. Your tiny feet. They all have tiny feet. Right, let's try the attic then. Paint thinner. Fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. So we'll take it. And why not? Paint cans. They look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Bunch of forgotten memories. That's what boxes in the loft are for. Putting your broken memories. Oh, broken dreams, sorry. Forgotten memories, but broken dreams. Broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Okay. Dissolves paint markers and oily residues. Are we meant to like dissolve one of the paintings, do you think? I haven't got yeah, I can't look for black light in here, but there wouldn't be anything anyway, would there? As attics go, this one is extra creepy. Well, I think we've looked at everything there. Can't go further left. Oh, we haven't been in here. So many doors. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say. How rude. Where did we come from? Oh, this is the living room. Okay. Clearly I was wrong. Box of junk. A black light bulb. May as well take it. All we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beats, and we've got ourselves a good night. Absolutely. A good night will be finding this kid. All the other junk is useless junk. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. One of those crystals is worth more than I get paid in a year. Could take one. Triple dot. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Silly. Right, let's go and put the black light bulb in the lamp. Yes. So I have to drag it in. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What? What the heck? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Darkside doorway. A pan on the wall. Ooh, I know, right? Looks washed out in places. I wonder what happened if I redrew it with my magic blacklight pen. I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Okay. Oh god, do I have to... Oh no, I have to drag and drop. I was going to say, do I have to draw it because I can't be that precise. Okay, so we want that one. This is the kind of simple puzzling I like. Do you remember in Broken Sword when we had to decipher that code with the hieroglyphics? Oh my god, and it took us forever. This is the kind of thing I prefer. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Yeah. Do we just go for it then? I guess. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Oh, okay. Yes, I know where they're from. Seems like a bad idea. Okay, how do I... What lights do I need then? I need a torch. M. Forgotten memories. Broken dreams. So you got a torch? Can I file for early retirement? No. Did we miss something in one of the other rooms? There's no light bulb we can take. Unless it's in the study. Which we can't get into because we don't have the key. Oh, okay. Say, you're the nanny. Yes, the very innocent nanny. Do you have keys for the rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Okay, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Hey! What can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing. Not a thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Said good day. I'll get back to work and nothing else. She's as suspicious as the dad. How can I help you? Mr. Jones, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry. You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Triple dot. You're an imbecile, sir. I've taken up enough of your time. And I've nothing further to say. Kindly leave me be. Jesus. Oh, it's downstairs. It was through here. I wonder if I try using this key on it. Hey presto, we're in. Alright. A lantern. We'll have that. Statue of a dog. A dog bot. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Well, it's a statue, so... It doesn't say it's a stuffed statue, maybe just a carved statue? Looks like this is all we can do in here. Kind of assume that the oil lamp will just light when I need it. That would be more useful if it was lit. Oh, I'll use the matches. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. Lit lantern, let's go. Through the doorway. Let's do this. No offence, but I'm going nowhere near that creek fest. I'll stand guard out here. Oh, of course. Meanwhile, here's Alice. She wasn't far away, was she? Here we go. Hey kiddo! Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Oh no. She's got the word fiend in her name. I mean, she's going to be some sort of paranormal monster, isn't she? Not so fast, detective! Where's Dooley? That idiot! I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore. I'm going to trap you here. What? At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her if something should happen to her parents. Say, getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. What? That's what this is, an inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. I'm not even confident that once Dooley woke up, her and the scheme would be done for. I don't think he's bright enough. Good point. I'll have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Really? And we actually did it as well. I suppose she has got a gun, so... Don't waste time trying to sweet talk your way out of this. Can't go back through. I'll have to think of something else and fast. Shit. I'm scared. It'll be okay. No, I guess. Have a taste of your own medicine. We'll throw the paint stripper at the door markings. Ah! That's that problem solvent. Lol. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay. Hey, we solved a crime! That seems surprisingly easy. So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic. The Darkside. But that's a very useful summary, yes. Puntacular. I did it, Pixel! I solved the first crime. Are they all this easy? Shame the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. Triple dot. I wonder where she got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. That is exactly what I needed you to say. Right there. I don't want, like, you know, sometimes like Monkey Island levels of difficult, of Not, well, yeah, difficult because it's like it's just not obvious that you would combine this with that and that would happen. You'd have to literally just try everything. And the things where, stuff where you have to like find your way around the island by clicking right and left the right amount of times and all that sort of stuff irritates me. Even though I love Monkey Island, but I prefer a story with some punctuated by a bit of mild puzzle solving. I had to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. That's a good point. What would you even put that down as? How would you classify that? Yay! What should we do next? Tome Alone or Buy Hard? Your choice, chat. Your choice. I wonder why they're in that order and why the classified ones are in between them, as opposed to 1, 2, 3. Oh, Buy Hard is a Christmas special. Oh, okay. Why have I got it then? I haven't bought a special pack. I think I just bought the normal game. I don't know. Anyway, Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. That sounds very Ghostbusters. Did I get it right? Was that Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters 2? I forget which one is which. Is that 2? One with Vigo? Ominous much. What's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. He's got books, look! And it's raining again. Case! I've got some overdue books to drop back. It's that purple swirling vortex thing from Ghostbusters. Above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. Things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Are you expecting a fine, Dooley? These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book, or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it's where the mayor kept her lion collection. Ah, that clears that up, so... Is this he's Irish, clearly, but is Irish American, I'm guessing. There's Irishisms and... Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. Not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Oh, it's Patrick as well, of course. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets that you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a library file? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. The one who's responsible for the storm, and, you know, the ghosts. What's gaps? What do you mean? What? Is this a question related to what's on the screen, or is this a question related to something you're doing there, Tash? Haps. Ghosts? What? Oh. Is this your to read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. A silent Shh. Dot dot dot. Elevator. Nothing else to look at. Can we go in the office? Oh, we can't. Okay. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of a half. Scissors. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Well, we solved the first case. It was pretty straightforward. We're now on to our second case, which is a little bit of a rip-off of Ghostbusters 2? 2? Is it 2? It is, isn't it? Because that's the one with the Statue of Liberty and the slime. Yeah. Fairly sure it's 2. Lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm going to have to up the ante this time. What? That's a guy light. She stuck her own face on the front of it. That's weird. In ghost. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. You had a dance and you woke yourself up and now you're here. Oh, that's awesome! You could dance to this, but except the music isn't very dance-worthy. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Wow, Doris fancies him. He should have offered her a different arrangement to pay off his fines. I think she would have gone with it. Some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. We found a button. Was it? I get confused with Ghostbusters. So the library was the first film, but it was like the Tower Block, wasn't it? The second film. I don't know. So I know that's that one with the purple slime and the Statue of Liberty is the second film. Computer. It seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Clever. In. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Guy in the painting. That was Vigo the terrible, Vigo the mighty, Vigo the powerful, something like that. Well, we've got a button and a pair of scissors. An old elevator. Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Okay. Ooh, where should we go? Broken button. Can we use our button on that button? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Well, never mind this one. Okay. We'll go to the second floor then. What odd leaves this plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Ew. Don't blink! Doctor Who reference, right? Oh, I can go two ways. Alright, let's go this way. Ah, look, the chest is playing itself. It moved. I like these magnetic chest sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. How else would they be moving? Oh, I don't want to know. How convenient. I'd expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I got a library card! If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of Ye Darkside Bailiff and his Squire Dooley. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found they had to go into space. Looks like some of the aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Is this for wiring the lift? Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Glum Tales of the Sadventurer. The Library of Books. That sounds good. Dragon Ageism. I know, right? By themselves. Spooky. Ah, The Witcher! Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Oh, I like that. That's going to be my, that might be my favourite pun so far. I might have to print screen them. Doodle-dee, print screen done. Doctor Whom's Thrilling Adventures Through Grammar and Structure. Although I do like that one as well. Yes, I'll print screen that too. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. And how to woo a Wookiee. So much books. Okay. Let's go to the children's section. Oh, there's a child here. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Who is he talking to? Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Alright. Why is there a floating book? Who are you talking to? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people that do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. It really is. Genuinely. Sparrowson vibe from Dooley. He's a bit sassy, isn't he? He's a bit of a sass. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? He looks like the bear from the other house. That book, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's 3 dots. Thank you for coming, Pixel. Have fun playing D&D. Have better dice rolls than Ibsy and I had last night in For the King. We had bad dice rolls. See you later. The toy looks like Meep. Who is Meep? Nothing. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Dinosaur? Inspiration +1! Makes me think it was moved recently. A Viewmaster! Literally, like he said, a Viewmaster! I loved those as a kid. One of John's kids' toys. Oh, okay. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. Ha ha ha. It's times like this that I miss walking the beat, said Ibsy Sparrowson Dooley. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Why your parents don't love you? Wow. Oh, a starring role in the Labo streams. Okay. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Oh, that's one for Steve McNeil. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Pfft, yeah, you know, right? The children's books are a lot darker, aren't they? Why your parents don't love you. Eee. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Solid plan, Dooley. ABC as easy as 4, 5, 6. No. Small amount of aluminium metal. An old film being toy. A library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Oh, it'll come in useful somewhere, dude. It'll come in useful. Okay. Let's go up to the reading room. Mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if someone shoved a pole up your behind. Printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Okay, same thing. Glue. That's gonna be useful. Yoink! Pots and brushes. Why are these fake? Can't have kids painting over the books. True. DIY books. Are you ready for some classic DIY book titles? How to do DIY yourself. This is a section for Ibsy. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken by C. Guevara. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with, Volume 3. Mine too. Absolutely mine too. I just don't have the skills. And I don't want to learn them, so... Whittling dice out of large dice. Detective, the inspectioning investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Whew, that's quite a wordy title. Tube hobby glue, right, okay. Okay, let's move on that way. To the reading room. Oh, hello miss, I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Hello, my name is Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too. Yeah, the duct tape pants sounded a bit... That's me, always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. She seems remarkably casual about this. Searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. You know, if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people. Fair point. Can I take the chalk? I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. How rude is that? I love a library. Let's check out the microfilm room. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Very good question. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy like Raxa said. I think that might be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Is it what was written on the calendar? Was it Guy Light? Let's see what we can find online. Well, let me enter the password. Oh, obviously I haven't figured out the password yet. Okay. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. Noticed it though. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Someone has to catalogue and ban it all, detective. Right, that's a good point. It's fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult does not pay much. So, okay, right then. We can't do any more there yet. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Not one word of that is true. Nope. Okay, so we can't go to here because the button is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, it's just that the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Yes, yes I do. I tried that, he said it didn't work. I don't have the skills to wire a normal button, never mind this one. Yeah, that was my first thought too, because it's exactly the same size. Can we use that with it? I'd rather try something else first. Oh, cutting that with that? No. Let's call that plan B. Okay. Okay, maybe there's something else we have to find. Let's go back and talk to Doris. What are you saying about ghosts? This place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come and fix this. What are you reading? Guy Light. Oh, like Twilight, okay, no. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night. And he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? Sounds awful, detective. Triple dots. The elevator is broken. I hope you don't want to read any horror books. I'd like to be able to go there. Ah, sorry then. That's helpful of her. Can I have the internet password at least? I'll give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognised, so no. Well, that was not very helpful. But I bet we can guess that it's Guyline. Fine. Maybe it will let us try. Now that we know a bit more about her. Nope. No, it won't even let me click on it. Right then, okay. That's the same text as before. Oh, come on. That's way too much text. Let's try the boy again. Who are you talking to? I'm not telling you anything. This is the same text again. Cold draft. Right, that's going to be his standard answer for everything, is it not? Can I not like actually look at the Viewmaster? Oh, or maybe if I pretend to show her my library code. No, I won't hand this in just yet, I might need it. For what though? Oh, for microfiche is a good idea. Let us find out. Oh, the film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. And yes, that is new. I put it there today. Ibsy made it for me. So we can't put that in there. We can't put it in the actual microfiche thing. We can't get on the computer. Yes, square peg, round hole. But I could maybe cut them. Oh, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. It fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths do it again. Oh my god, spider moths, can you imagine? Ugh. Do it again sounds like we're on some sort of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Oh, it makes the sound. Major staff cuts at City Library. I'm guessing there's nothing to click on the story. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. Ha ha ha! Spider moth, spider moth. Means very few people work here. Yeah, just Doris, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Ah! Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Is he going to say anything about that? Is that our computer password? Can we remember this? I feel like I should be able to remember it anyway, but actually I can type it there, can't I? Up, down, left, right, BA. Just in case it's the password. I shouldn't have read that aloud, I think I might have summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show that the dead walk among us. Why, that's me! I remember this what the... Uh-oh. Oh. Hello. I'm still holding it up. Who are you and how did you get here? Alistair Crowley. That name rings a bell for some reason. Don't know why. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? Oh, right, okay, that's why he would have that name then, I guess. I thought it was police hat for a minute, but I guess it's more of a tricorn type. I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yates is protecting a hidden room that holds vast power and treasure. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? Talking to? You know, I don't even know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain it either. What's all that again? Yates, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Wow, Mr. Crowley. Okay, can I use the computer now? No, that is not the password. Bloody hell. Okay. Oh, so there's going to be ghosts here. W.B. Yates. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Oh, another spirit. Yes, then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He's literally through that door. You could just go and see him. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast has gone. But I just want to... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. I said good day. Okay. Who else can we find then? Is there going to be others? Yes. It's Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognise you. Aye, but not like you not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, aye. I'd need a new button, mind. I have a button. Would you take this button? What's all this for? Could you use this button? I can, but won't do nothing. It needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Can I wrap the button in the metal strip? Yes! Yes! Oh, I thought he was going to wrap it in it, but okay. Will this button do? Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Bye, girl. Thanks, girl. I think he could like put it down at any point. Did a thing, yes. So we combined two objects successfully. I am proud of me. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Right, do we check out the other floors first, do we think? Yeah, I think I will. Just in case there's like other ghosts. And there are. That's who he's talking to. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? Says Enid Blyton. It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Oh, hello, Enid Blyton. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. Kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have clicked that again. Okay. Who's in here? Oh, two people in here. It's Terry Pratchett! Oh my god! Oh hey, big fan of your work. Genuinely, thanks, not you. No, we don't get to speak to him. Why do we not get to speak to him? I read your detective books wonderfully over the top. Why can we not speak to them? Because they're busy playing chess. Oh. I'm disappointed. Okay, is there a ghost on the ground floor? There is not. Was there a ghost in the office? There is not. Okay. go to the top floor then. Ding. He knew? Why would he say that? He just literally was with us when we had it fixed. Oh, but he can't see her. But he would hear me asking her to do it, surely. Anyway, never mind. Oh, here we are on the top floor. The lights are really going for it now. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. Like How to Cook a Dinosaur If You Ever Catch One. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Needed. Let's go. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread that I conjure, Eddie. Oops, you could do with How to Cook a Dinosaur. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, they are spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan. How rude. Fraud and dead trickster. If you feel that way, why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Die, you're an infuriating man. Hey, oh look, we've got a whole raft of shelves to read. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a Murderer's Primer. The Dead Person Murders. Everyone's Guilty. Haunted Place. Maybe M.R. James stole it. It Kills. Lemons for Every Meal. Murder. Pain Giver. The Quirky Killings. Stabfest 6. The Underwhelmer. And They Yearn for Blood. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. They really are. Why would they have candles all over this? This is one creepy looking bookshelf. Indeed it is. Can I talk to them? What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. She was holding a book, actually. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it, so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He's being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. Atheist. With your atheist horror, with your atheist rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twat. You too, stop it or I'll put you in some kind of supernatural slammer. Even the ghosts are doing the triple dot. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your. I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. Not a peep. Back to Blyton then. Oi, Blyton, give us that book back. Did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back till they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. It's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Oh, okay. Let's count to 107, the largest number known to science. Oh god, hang on, is each book... Oh my god, each book on the shelf is a different book. I thought it was just like one name per shelf. This is going to take forever. So that's... Daddy's Little Disappointment, Bad Baby Insights of Riot, Kindergarten Kate, Ruby Chris. Or does it just cycle through? It must just... Yeah, okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe it is your fault. Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Baby's First Hangover. why your parents don't love you. Anna Barry. Little and Big Pooh. Maybe it's your fault, right? So you don't have to click on different pixels, it's literally just multiple clicks through the same thing. Right, so where do we think the scariest book is going to be? And how do we know, how are we going to get them to pick it up? That's defect. We came from space, they were brains. Brains from space. Space brains! Blasters, blasters, blasters and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistic for cats. Astro trolls. Fantastic a bit, that's the first one we saw. Doctor Who we saw. Space Hike we saw. That's where Wookiee we saw. Okay. This one is okay. Right, so try the hobby section. Hard wood and where to find it. Turning duct tape into pants. Things you can fill jam jars with. Whittling dice. Detective. Hard wood. Okay. Definitive guide to landscaping. DIY. I'm really good. Yeah. Building mysteries. Something broke. Some government is broken. Landscaping. Okay, Dooley. Okay, we got it. Right, so where do I think the scariest book is the one she's reading? I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card. I have one. Soz. Can I use your card? It still has fines on it. Bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now. Goodbye. Don't worry, I have a library card. Not a problem. Give me that book. Like this library card? Yes, like this library card. Good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Damn it. Genuinely thought that was going to work. Okay, so it's the photocopier or something. Can we photocopy it? I need a copy of my face, not that card. I can just use the machine myself. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. Things I'd do for this job. Okay, so we've got a photocopy. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Yes. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky library card. This is going to be the least convincing fake idea I've seen in all my years as a cop. Yeah, he was a sickly twerp. Hooray, I have a fake library card. Let's go and get that book. Ah, okay. Yep. Here's my library card. Give me that book. Yep. Here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Trashy novel. Right. Dun. Oh, hey guys. Check out this trashy novel. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah. Love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Oh, they've gone. But now what? I guess I could tie up some of the ghosts' loose ends. Yes, I could. I was supposed to get that book off Enid Blyton, wasn't I? I'll take that book now, please. I've got them to agree on that scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I don't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here you go. You ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. Yes, by taking the floating book. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Okay. I have not read any Lovecraft, I should point out. So that means not a lot to me, but... Can you see the ghosts too? I see them, they're my friends. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty, just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books ever written. Yes. Yes, she is. I forgot now why what our case was. Why are we here? What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? Don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. Lol. I guess. You need to work on your standard material. And perhaps give me a clue as to why we're here. Oh yeah, I still don't have the password, do I? What do we think? Who else can I talk to? That ghost is gone. Oh, we can talk to her, can't we? No, him. Oh, that was it, yeah. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting the slip of my tongue. Alright. And he wants... I met your friend Yates. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Okay. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please, just stay here and don't do anything. What? I don't understand. What does he want? Yeah, we still can't get on there. What does he mean? I don't understand what he means. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty. No, but I have a friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in and steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please? Admin password. Password for Doris' internet block is 1234. Okay. Let's see what we can find online. What? I've got the password! I don't understand what you mean. Use it with the computer? Alright, okay, fine. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. But he's a ghost, how is he going to press the buttons? You should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. Oh my god, what's he going to look at? You may not want to stick around for this. I'll leave you to your business, so. Shut the door on the way out. Oh my god. Creepy AF. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clear is not maybe the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind, just don't go in that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll show what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. Was he not? I feel like I've seen something or read or documentary or something about him. That's why it sounded familiar, but I don't know or not. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do we get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix it. Godspeed, man. Pull the lever. Hear that, Dooley? Yeah, what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using the books in the L section. How do you know all this? Intuition and my magic viewmaster. Ding. I think you can put it down now, don't you? The book Yates mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Like the one that we have. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Oh look! Now it's a lever! Let's pull the lever! Ooh, there's the hidden door. Drink. Creepy doors are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, you're staying here to cover me again. Got it in one. Am I going through to the dark side again? Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Let's go! Ooh. What the? This would be Mary Shelley, maybe? What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Yeah, where else would you put a lever other than under L? Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ow! It seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. Is it faulty wiring, or is it like magic paranormal electricity or something? I wonder where it goes. Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Skull. More library fare. Oh, okay, I have taken the skull for no obvious reason. Periodic table of secret magic elements. A baseball cap. Strange thing to see here. But I don't take the cap. The crawl space. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Like the skull. The Necronominon. Oh, I like that. Necronominon. A Cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. Guide for syncing your coven with the moon. And the Necronominon again. Hello then, Mary Shelley. What are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Okay, good. Can I ask you any questions? No, I cannot. Okay, let's drop the skull down there then. I hope this works. Thunk, 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 crunch! Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Okay, I still think I should be able to take the hat. So whose hat is this that has gone down this crawl space? Is it another boy? Guess we have to go and find where it went. Surely it can only have gone outside. Where's she gone? Also, how do I get out? Can I get out? There's definitely no sideways. You can't go sideways. Any thoughts? Guessing it's not. Where was it underneath? Oh, yeah, he's still in there doing his internet. Nothing has changed in there. Still can't talk to these guys. Oh, yes, there was a vent in here. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? And is that your hat that was up there? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. Oh god, he's summoned the devil, hasn't he? But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Yeah, Doris. Triple dot that. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. What is the Blood Wolves? What is the Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that? Sure. That's great, but back to the task in hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. Ooh, you'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Roof key. Okay, and how pray do we do this? Oh, out the window. I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. Oh, okay, I thought he was actually going to go out the window, but he's not. I do not understand. Where is there a door that I've not already tried? Where do I unlock this key? The roof access. Yeah, that's great, but you know, where is it? Somewhere down here. There's no more doors in here. Any thoughts? Suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs, you really will believe anything Hollywood tells you. That's all well and good, but where is this roof access door? Doris, tell me where the door is. Yeah, that's not really helping me. Pick up the skull again. That could have killed me. Yeah, except you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Yeah. I always love trains and trams. Oh, monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone else because they're up in the air. Surely it's got to be on the top floor. But we don't see. Oh, Jesus! Really? You have to unlock the window, even though she specifically said it was for a door. Anyway, I suppose we're ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Get your ass out the window. More of the wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. We need to go all the way up there. Scared of heights? No. Yes. Whoa. This is good. Let's just look at the storm. Looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Would you put this thing down for like 2 minutes? Sometimes I wonder if the people at Twin Lakes know how to save their baby. Yeah, out the window. It's like, she specifically said it was a door, didn't she? So it's stupid. I've never saved anything after bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An examples of us all doing. Okay, some junction box. Oh, it's a puzzle! What do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. So the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. I guess I should break the circuit and wire the area to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Okay. So basically get it from here to here instead. Guess? Oh god, it's one of these. I hate these things. Absolutely hate these. Be prepared. This could be the rest of the. This could be the whole rest of the stream because I despise these things. So they're not going to rotate either, are they? I hate the amount of like jiggery pokery you have to do to get like that one obviously needs to go there or something, or maybe not even that, maybe that one needs to go there. I don't like them. Nobody warned me there was going to be this. Anyone want to look at the YouTube video? That clearly needs to go there, and then there's that one, but then that needs to be over there, so... That needs to be there, because that needs to be the final. So that needs to be there. Jesus. Oh, I hate them! I hate them so much! have to look it up and just copy it because I'll be here all day. I hate these. Is it just the box in the corner of all the pieces move? I assume all the pieces move, but I despise the idea of moving them just to find out. Yeah. Let's hope that YouTube can block possible. Yeah. There's one called I Hate Slide Puzzles. Oh, amazing. Let's do a quick squint through this and find the way to, and we'll just copy what it says to do. Because I don't care that it's cheating. I could sit around all day trying to do that and never get it done. Oh, sorry, you can't press links. It's okay, I found one. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I forgot. Let's just reset it. But I'm literally going to copy what this guy does on the internet. Hope he's untimed you. Untimed you. Right. So he's just having a go at moving stuff. I've already forgotten what I was doing. Ah! That way, that way, that way. I hope he gets this right first time, otherwise it's going to be pretty boring. Down and across. Down and across. Oh my god, 10 minutes later, not a joke. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, you just reset it. Bastard. Right, sorry. You obviously spent 10 minutes trying to do it as well. Okay. So, cross, cross. And he's done this. Oh no, you're kidding me. I should have watched this video, shouldn't I? There's only like a minute left in the video, so he's got to have done it. Let's hope. Let's hope. Oh, let's come up with words on his screen 20 minutes later, still not joking. Right. Don't tell me he's going to do it and he's not going to show his hand. Oh my god, he has as well. Bastard. Absolute bastard. So, that ended up there. That ended up there. How has he got this there? Oh, I hate this. Perhaps they just go around in a sequence. thank God. Sorry. 20 videos later. The storm is dying out. Imagine that. Yay! We did a cheating. We should be able to close the book now. Right. Where's the ladder? There's the ladder. Harumble indeed! Back inside. Back in here. Back in here. Close the book. Book is closed. Ghost is gone. Ah, they're all going. But Crowley might not have finished on the internet yet. Trunks filled, detective. Hey! Thank you. Sliding in with those 10 bits there. Let's hope there are no more of those anywhere in this game. I don't see why we had to take all those books. Now, contraband books. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business at Sol's Haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Yes, fine. Come on, let's go back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Ghost Whisperer achievement. Yay! Woot woot! That's the dog coming in. Awesome, we've solved 2 cases already. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Hooray! Might as well go straight onto the Disorient Express. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Dun, dun, dun. A train one, yeah, I know. Nice. Detective, you're here. It's 666 Street. Of course it is. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? No, I just needed a ride. He keeps calling me just so he can do his admin, doesn't he? He wanted to take his books back. He wanted to need a ride. Subway's closed. A spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train, you say? Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late for work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside division. Do you not think? I try not to. That's detective work. Lol. Bants between uniform and non-uniform. Let's go have a look. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts you're buying. It's Gamage! Gamage has just cheered with 18! Thank you very much, Henry. I love how you pick your numbers, how they're always like, numbers. It's Billy Big Bollocks and all his bits. Which is not a sentence you can say on the internet that often in a legitimate context. Hiya, Henry. Tongue-poking smiley. Was that for surviving the sliding block puzzle shenanigans? I know you've been there for a while because I can see that you're there. Anything else to look at here? Just our car. So no then. Down the stairs we go. He's a lurker. Cops is dumb. Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Ho ho ho. Yeah, kid. It was him, wasn't it? Totally was him. Green light. Suggesting spooky hijinks. Ticket machine. Seems to be working, but I have no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. What? This sounds like misconduct right here. Well, I don't have a badge, so I have no inventory, so... Sorry, Detective, the barrier is broken. We have to crawl underneath it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like TV promised it would be. He's not wrong. Let's talk to this guy first. It's Oscar the Grouch! How cool! Unky Sam don't want you to know about the truths I'm here to show, so it makes me frown. when I smell me a pig and his dumb side-kig come to shut me down. Side-kig is not a word. Poetic license. Pig. How rude. I'm just here to do a job. Shut up, man. Let's ask the eerie conductor. Do you have a ticket? A ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't want to be throwing around language like that. Sorry, who are you? Train conductor, sir. Yeah, you look a tad ghostly, sir. That I do, that I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue for one, and they can't be seen. Not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the Darkside. Then what are you doing here? Train's stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Does he just repeat the last word back as a question all the time? I'm sure the boys from the Brightside division are looking into it right now. The Brightside division? Brightside division. Right. Why are you here? As I said, sir, train's stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. I'd have to see inside the control rooms to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Okay, then I guess that's where we're going. Platform. Janitor cart. A plunger without the plungy bit. So it's a stick. Yes, I have acquired a stick. Security camera. I wonder if it got any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Fabulous. Anything in the bin? Receipt. For a glowing green receipt that says for pickup. I can't read much else on it. 2 more sticks, I can have a mediocre juggling it. Yay! Let's investigate the toilets first. It's a rat! Ah, there he goes. Mirror. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Okay. Okay. It's Shaq. I'm in a bit of a bind, Daddy-o. Spooky hoverer. Hi there. Sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broken. I've no feet to hold against it. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Whoa, hold up. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out. Oh, what is it? Stall has no toilet paper, Daddy-o, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Sure, we can look. Yes, let's leave that. A tentacle. Ew. Flush. No use. The tentacle is still there. You could say it is in tentacle on staying where it is. A. Need to find something to push it down with. How about my stick? Doesn't feel right to me. Oh, okay. Graffiti. That's some lazy graffiti. I always put in more effort when tagging the subways. What? You heard me, Narc. Wow. Oh. Okay, so we need something to push down that tentacle. We need some toilet paper for that guy. Here is that. Creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. True. Rules for life. Ha ha ha, that noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside division. Lol. Right, so let's give him his toilet paper. Cheap sandpaper cleverly disguised as toilet paper. Like what you had in school. Here you go, guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-o. Here, take this coin as thanks. Great. A coin. An evil-looking coin about the size of a quarter. Okay. Well, okay. We'll come back to the one with the tentacle in it, I guess. Control room is locked. For now. Dooley! Ah, come on, you know as well as I do how these things go. Bust the door down, dude. Maybe it can buy a ticket. Yeah, you think, I'm guessing I'm not allowed on this train without the ticket? Something about this green transparent eerie train suggests it's not meant to be here. Let's buy us a ticket then. There is not a chance in hell that this will work. Buzzed. Oh right, of course. We received a ticket. Okay. Hello, I have a ticket. Yes, I do. You do, it's just that you look a little... Don't get offended, but you look a little healthy. Anyway, please hand it over when you're ready. Come back any time. Oh, right, okay. Here you go. On ticket. On you go then, I suppose. I hope it doesn't start moving with mine. Hippie gal, granny, and a party guy. I like your glasses. Dare my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is a party place when I have my goggles on, and I always have my goggles on. Even here now, we party on the train. Okay, party guy. Well, hello there. Hiya! Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankencisco. Obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Yeah, I did think that he was going to have to wait outside, but anyway. For a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky. Nobody's being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing! Maybe you're not the girl for me. Granny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie, I'm Granny Dooley. You do look like my little Patrick there. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spied my little eye. The coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favourite. Okay, everybody. Recognise this? I think it's called a receipt, but I'm not sure. I live off the barter system. Alright, do you recognise this? Thank you, dearie, but I don't take young men's unsolicited phone numbers anymore. Do you know what this is? Ugh, darling. I don't buy anything from that ugly store. Get it away from me. Well, okay. To the tracks. Ooh, a Darkside portal. It appears we found our number one suspect for these strange goings on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be... Dooley, what are you doing? Get its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm. Well, it looks like we've got to go through the portal. And here we are. Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. I'm going to need another pair of handcuffs. You, Agent Scream. You look familiar. Does the fire recognise the flame? Does the darkness recognise the shadow? Does the storm recognise the wind, rain? Damn it, man, I've lost my train of thought. So you're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks, it's been a lot of hard work. Late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, flashy monstrosities. Things that should not have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwine. Not much of an idea then. No. Receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Let's hope it's growing up in this weird hole. That wasn't very enlightening. Drink. I'd best be going. We'd all best be going to the places we would best be at. How very prophetic. Oh, it's Bruxer again. Finally, some being authority. Conductor R. Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective, what's going on? Why are you here? Getting the train home from college, and we got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we case now, get comfy. He means... No, yeah, I get it, but let me know if I can help. Will do. Hello. Do, da, dee. I don't know if he even knows what's going on. We could, like, question him a bit more thoroughly. But stay back, monster. Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him. The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yeah, and I'm not sure who chooses. Who's this man? He looks a bit like you, and he's not. Not at all now that I see you, properly see you. He stalks around outside this train sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone? Fully no, he seems more menacing than dangerous. What's going on? Or not really him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time. Then some weird lights flashed and now we're here. Wherever here is. Helpful? I'll be here. Sorry about the mix-up. Let's talk to Waster. He's called Tommy. We've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid, because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at liberty. Oh yeah, I think I've indulged a little too much this morning. Probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. Warning sign. If you find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. Oddly useful. In case of fire, pray someone has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Something I can pick up here, is there? Well, let's get out to the platform then. I should probably stay with these people and make sure they're okay. You're tired, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Gosh, this is like the longest sampling ever. Okay, Ghost Cop and Ghost Busker. Landsick Lee. I don't know if he's like C6 Steve. Sing me a song, buddy. What? You're the busker, not me. That's how buskers work here, you tourist. Okay. Now then, Chief Ghoulie. Oh, he's related to Granny Ghoulie then, surely. He must be Patrick. Little Patrick, perhaps. Now then, you look like one of those living folk we've got plodding about the place right now. Officer Dooley. Name's Ghoulie, Chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division. Specialists. Deal with threats from your neck of the woods, so to speak. My neck of the woods? Stop repeating everything they say with a question mark on the end. The other world, that from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you are a detective, albeit one down on his luck. Hey, I presume, that being the case, you've crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to most professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Okay, that was not terribly helpful. So now we're in... Is the machine crying? So we can go outside in this world now. Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Ass. Right, where are we? Sky's all purple. Here's where to look. Most of the Darkside city appears to be given how little I know about this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Horrors could possibly make the news here. Mayor points off camera. I can hear a lot of weird noises in my ears. It's quite unnerving. Burning barrel. Help, I'm on fire! What the? I'm a burning trash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire, you gonk. The look on your face. Brilliant! I'm not even sure what's going on. Okay, do we need... Oh, it's Guybrush! It's Guybrush Threepwood's outfit! That's so cool. Dress like a punk, or a road warrior from the future. Or, I don't know, you could wear this and be a carrot? I'm convinced. Wig and moustache. Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir? Why, that's the very pillar summers are built on, sir. A friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on, a person who will live in a wood hut with no air conditioning, the legendary camp counsellor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counsellor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the moustache, sir. Chosen to be rugged wildermen, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counsellor. Not for timid folk like you and I, sir. No, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, no. Snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcome as he'll turn up and then he'll be there, and it's almost as much hassle to get rid of him as it is to just leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up from me. Be a badass biker. Bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad. Either in the dangerous sense or in the missing a buttock way. Your call. Did you write these outfits yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? Oh, let's look at the Guybrush outfit. Amaze your friends. Surprise your enemies. Confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press ganging. That was not as descriptive and cool as I had hoped, but... I'll ask you mighty nice, naught but once. Keep your sausage fingers from my money box. Crikey. That's a funny sentence and no mistaking. Visible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's pleasure to welcome you to Costume Shop. So that's the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said. And if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, he'd add. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to wow a six-armed lover? Just tired of looking like a hobo? Hey! That's our motto. Whatever your shame, Spider's got you covered. Okay. No, literally don't go through all that text again. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything I can pick up here. Oh, bits box. It's full of ones and zeros. How would anyone wear these? Says sir while wearing a brown bin bag. Come on, guy, this is a nice coat. And they say the customer is always right. What rude is that? He's very rude. Poster. If you look like this man, this might be a mirror. Also, you may be wanted by the police for questioning. Ha ha ha. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Oh, except this. Indecipherable blocks coming soon to a theatre near you. Okay. Okay, so I've still only got to... Oh, maybe show in the receipt. One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti. I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, I'm going to get a costume. What costume is it going to be, do you think? Is it going to be amazing? Yes, thanks. Here you go, miss. One swim cap. Thanks, I guess. Okay. Almost skin-coloured swimming cap. Okay. So that's for if we need to look bald. I'm guessing. Can I have this? No. 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 I need to find something to complete this disguise before I put it on. But what am I disguising myself? Ass or four. Trains do not run on time, they run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Okay, one good reason why I don't arrest you this second, sir. I'd rather you didn't. Off you up then. Only McScream and me is allowed in, and you ain't us. Okay. Okay, that's to say anything else, obviously. So, let's tell him what we found. These people look healthier. That's because they're alive. Playing video games, listening to music, indulging in mind-altering substances. I guess they are living life to the fullest. Still can't talk to him. There's nothing else to say to him. Granny Dooley. Okay, can we ask her about... No, it doesn't look like we can't ask her anything, it's just standard text, isn't it? So... nothing else to ask him either. It's just spooky, generically spooky. Nothing special about it. Let's go get donuts. Maybe we could go and get donuts. It's glowing. Maybe it's pregnant. Okay. We still can't get in there. He needed to get in there, didn't he? Gut says no on this one. Use it on that? Nope. Can I use that on that? No. Any thoughts, anyone? I notice we are at 8 o'clock, so if I do get stuck, I think that's probably a good time to stop and pick it up anew next week, when perhaps my brain is slightly more refreshed. And my voice is slightly less dry. I guess we can't do anything with the rat. Can we use that? Nope. Didn't think we could. Still there. For your help, Daddy-O, but do you intend to stick around for the main show? No, that's fine, thank you. That's sweet, sweet janitor card goodies. Quite a big span of area to remember what there is and what's the actual thing he's got to do. I know that's kind of what I was. We've got to get this train has arrived here. We need to get it moving. He wanted to see inside that room, the control room, but he can't leave his post. So I'm guessing that means he wants us to look inside there. So I'm guessing our initial task is to get inside the control room. So there wasn't an equivalent one at the other end, was there? So it's like the opposite end to the busker. On the scene where the busker is, it's off the left, right? So let's just run through here. This is a restricted area, classified personnel only. Are you a classified personnel? No, I did not think so. On account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. Fine. So we can't go here, which is where the... Unless you was one of us, I suggest you step back. Oh, so we need to disguise ourselves as McScream, don't we? Aha! That's what we need to do, so that we can get past him to get to there. So we've got the bald cap. We've commented on his receding hairline. So let's just remind ourselves what else he looks like. This is him. I don't think a bald cap is terribly going to help there, is it? Yeah, we need a beard. But where can we acquire a beard from? Fuzzy mould. Oh, okay, we can use the fuzzy mould. Oh, and look, it looks like a beard. I need to find something else to complete the disguise. Jesus, what else could you need? What else? Hang on. Sorry. So other than that, he does look like us, doesn't he? Because we've got the moustache and the beard within that. We've got the swimming cap for his hair. Which the only other thing is that he's floating. It's 8 o'clock and I've not yet eaten, so I think hunger is impacting on my ability to think. So I'm going to call it, and we will pick it up again next Thursday. I will endeavour not to look up the answer in the meantime. If anyone does want to look up the answer so you can like feed me a gentle hint, please do feel free, because I'm not averse to that. I'm not precious about having to fathom everything out myself, as you probably realised by now. Yeah, thank you for coming, thank you for the bits, thank you for being here as always, my little loyal crew, and yeah, I'll go and have some dinner and see you in Discord, no doubt. Let's just where's my mouse gone? Yeah, really liking this game. It's cute and quite funny and colourful. I like colours, so that's all good. Yeah, back to Stardew on Monday, having missed it last week. I missed it so much. Are we meant to? Should we raid? Early. Well, I was only going to do 2 hours, to be honest. Because you were distracted by Eurovision. Yeah, I was only going to do 2 hours because it's a talking game and it's like my throat is getting dry. So yeah, 3 hours would be too much, I think, of this one. We'll do these in 2 hours. Should we do a raid or can we not be bothered? I am too hungry, I think. If I do a raid, we're going to have to hang around and talk to people, aren't we? So I'm going to be really selfish and not bother. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I can mute that now, can't I? Thanks very much. I'll see you in Discord. Ta-ta for now.